Sizemore, and this is my roommate.
Hi, I'm Alex.
We live in Florence, Alabama. We go to University of North Alabama. We're here to tell you a story about me and my either curse or my gift. Not quite sure yet, but that's why I'm talking to you guys, because I want to figure that out. I guess I'll start off by telling you guys about my dreams. I've been having these dreams kind of telling me what's going on, mainly with my family. It's been happening for years. It's with my grandmother, my mom's mom. She died 5 years prior to when I was born. One dream in particular that really stands out to me happened when I was in high school. I met her in a park, and she told me to go look in the kitchen in the bottom left drawer. Okay, well, I woke up. I didn't know what that meant, but I got up and I went and did so, and I found my birth certificate, and it said Brooke Heisler on it. My last name's Sizemore. So I confronted my mom, and I found out that I was adopted. Anyway, I've met my biological father through this process and everything, but it was like my grandmother didn't want me to live my life not knowing about something that big. Anyway, she pretty much tells me things like bad that are going on in my family that I'm not aware of. These dreams have really intensified since I moved away from home. One dream that I remember, she told me that I needed to call my uncle. It was important. I called my uncle, and to find out that he doesn't have much longer to live. He had cancer. I never feel uncomfortable with this happening, because it's like she's trying to, inform me of what's going on since I'm not there. A lot of my family does not know about this. It's kind of scary telling a Southern family that you're kind of psychic. My mother knows, and my father knows, and my sister knows, but other than that, many of them don't. Off the subject of that, me and my roommate actually moved in to this new apartment. It's really historical. It has some sort of history that we actually want to get to the bottom of. But to start the story off, whenever we moved in, my neighbor actually came into our house, introduced himself, and he told us good luck whenever we moved in.
He
warned us, and he said, if you need anyone to bless the house, let me know. Well, that kind of freaked us out just a little bit. I remember our second night there, we went to sleep, and we actually heard stuff upstairs, and keep in mind no one lived above us at this time. Well, we're like, it's just an old house, old houses creak. Well, we actually started hearing stomping and running upstairs, so that was really scary. It was very aware that it was not just the house creaking. Another thing that's happened is one day, this was actually a week and a half ago, we cleaned up, and we went to bed that night, and we woke up, and at the back door to the bathroom there were dirt footprints, and the back door was locked, the chain was locked, nothing was missing. It didn't make sense how it happened. We still don't understand what happened.
Big shoe prints.
So that was probably the most intense thing that's happened that just really scared us. Another thing is our hall light and our living room light actually flickers sometimes. It pretty much comes on when it wants to. Another thing is in her room, the whole house has got a little uncomfortable feel to it, but for some reason when I go into her room, it's just this really uncomfortable vibe. It's like I'm not wanted in that room. And the weird thing is, when Alex is by herself, nothing happens. But when I'm there, all these things happen. And it's scary, because she's not staying at the house that much because it's scaring her. And I can't blame her. It scares me too.
When I'm by myself, I feel completely comfortable and not worried at all. But for some reason, when she's there, it's like this energy, and it's really scary, and it's I hear really weird things in the middle of the night, and they wake me up, and I'm not just hearing things. It's really happening, and it's only when she's there, and it's starting to scare me, and I'm realizing that I don't really want to be there, even though I don't want to leave her by herself, because I know that the things happen to her when she's by herself. I don't want to be put in that position and not be able to sleep ever. So I just don't stay there a whole lot, and starting to worry about us and our friendship, because it's hard for us to be together in the house because I get scared and I'm worried if it's trying to hurt us or what it's doing, and we just kind of want to know if it's a good thing or if it's a really bad thing.
So that's the main reason why I'm making this video for you guys, is because I really want to figure out why this is happening to me. I want to know if it is a curse, if it's a gift, what's going on at my house first off that wants to communicate with me so badly, because I'm not into witchcraft. I don't try to communicate with the dead. It's like they find me. And I want to know why. I mean, I'm just a normal girl. I don't, do anything for this to happen to me. And I want to know why. I want to talk to someone that's older than me, that will listen to me and understand me and believe me and not think I'm crazy. And, help me figure out what's going on with me and help me to learn to use this that's happening to me to my advantage. I don't want it to hurt my relationships. I don't want it, me and her have been best friends, and I can't blame her for not, wanting to be around me as much and stuff like that, but it's hard for me because is this going to get worse? Is it going to affect, my life later? I mean, I don't know, and I want to figure it out. I want to know if I'm going to have to live with this the rest of my life, or, I really need to figure out what's going on with me, and, it's scary. This is going to be an emotional ride for me more than anything, because like I said, a lot of people don't know this about me, and this is a good way to come out with it and say, hey, something is out there, and it doesn't just come to people that are trying to connect with the dead. It doesn't just come to people that do witchcraft. I'm a normal girl. I don't bother with those things, and they're happening to me. I have to live with this every day, and it's getting scary, and I want to figure out why it's happening to me.